Hi, I'm Donovan from HomeEditionPlus.com, and today I'm going to show you electrical wiring troubleshooting tip. So before I go any further, the first thing I want to warn you about is to make sure you turn power off at the circuit breaker and then check to make sure power is indeed off at the circuit by using a circuit tester here. Basically, you put them into the outlet socket or onto the side of the switch and make sure that there's no light turned on the circuit tester. One of the first mistakes homeowners often make when wiring up electrical box for, let's say, replacing a normal switch with a dimmer switch is they fail to label the wires before they disconnect the existing circuit. Always make sure you apply tape to the wires before you remove them from the screws or connections to the back of the switch or outlet. It's also helpful to apply tape to the Romex cable itself so that you know which cable is going to electrical light or which one is coming from a power in a different circuit. So in the event you do disconnect an outlet or a switch and do not properly label the wires before removing them from the outlet or switch, your only alternative at that point is to buzz out the various cables coming into the circuit to see where they're going. And the way to do that is you take one Romex cable, for example, with its two wires here, the black and the white wire, short them together, and then where you think they may be going, such as in the case of a light up here, we're going to use a digital voltmeter here set on ohms. We're going to set it to 200 k ohms, and effectively we're going to look for a short between the white and black wire at the far end. You notice with the DVM, when we short the two probes together on a 200 k ohm setting, we basically get 0 ohm resistance between the two wires. So that's what we're going to look for in this particular case. At the far end, at the light, we're going to take our two contacts of the DVM and apply them to the opposite contacts in the switch and look for effectively a short circuit. And as you can see here, we have effectively a short circuit. If I disconnect these wires, we'll notice that the value reads basically a mega ohm, and effectively we've got an open circuit here. So now that we know that this set of wires is feeding this particular light circuit, we'll label them properly and then repeat the same process for the other cables coming into the box. So in the event where you may have wired a circuit in at home and had the drywall installed but neglected to label the cables into the boxes appropriately, you have to do basically the same thing. You again short one end of the Romex cable wires and then go to the far end locations where you think they could be going, and using your DVM again look for a short circuit between the black and white wires. We could have used the red and white wires or the black and red wires if it was 14-3 for example. We could have used the ground wire and one of the white and black wires. It doesn't really matter. Basically what you want to do is connect two wires together so that they're shorter to one end and look at those same two opposite wires at the far end to see if you can complete a circuit and create a 0 ohm condition between the two. Once you've done that, you know where the wires are going to and from, and you can label them properly. So that's effectively it for identifying electrical wires in an electrical box and troubleshooting electrical wires. If you have other home improvement questions, visit us at HomeEditionPlus.com today.